Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2023 game today with Darwen FC. We are back to the top of the table. It is very, very close between ourselves and West Didsbury. Of course, I've drifted off a little bit, surprisingly, but we are back and we are doing pretty well for ourselves. But today is a bit of an important episode for the longevity of our campaign as we take on 5th and then 4th. Respectively. So since you were last with us, which I think was around about here, Winsford, Stansted, something like, or was it Stansted, West Didbury, where we drew with the next best thing, 2-2. 2-2. We picked up a 5-2 win over Atherton. Goal scorers on that bad boy were Hofstede with a hat trick, Lynch, Clare, Verberg, and Johnson. To make things a little interesting. Then we took on Ashton Athletic, 2-1 winners, Hofstede, McCallum on that one, Kirkbride on the other side, DJ Pedro with a couple of goals against Baldoswick Town in a 3-1 win there, and then just a squeaky bum win, 3-2 win over Lower Breck. Miller sent off towards the back, early doors actually, to sort of them try to battle on through. So today we're taking on Longridge and then Burscough, and tomorrow we're going to come back straight back at you for Whitley Bay and pat them in the cups. I have been busy transfer-wise. They are. I think I might have picked up some real dog shit in my transfer. I brought in Carl Gibson, youngster, Barbaden. Could be really good actually. Well, I guess his scouting ability's gone down a bit since he's been here, but he was actually doing all right out in the for DSC United. I was checking out the lower leagues, the lower leagues. I also brought in Tadeusz Pantinic. Again, when I really look at the fine details, there's a lot of low numbers. Not those single digits, but low numbers. So he actually, and I've got him on a long deal, so I'm might have to take a hit on that one. Meanwhile, Jalil Kabuni is coming on in Dutchy. A little bit better, but still not great. He's doing all right, wherever he was, King Sutton. And I think this one is the only decent one. We're actually on loan from Burscough. They actually play in our league. So plays on the left-hand side. Was doing all right for himself. This is kind of the Aaron Miller approach we did last time, bringing the player on loan to look to snap up if he's any decent. So, yeah, not great. Oh, player's going out, though. Luca Latona's gone out. He was actually in our team. Or was he? He was actually on the bench a fair bit. He didn't actually played. Who else did we have? Brett Callow. He also had a couple of games in the cup. I'm sure he played. Yeah, he did play a couple of cup games there. Who else went out? Lloyd Bannister. Right back again. Not really the main right back. Played a couple cup games for us. So he's a goner for the time being on loan. And then young Ryan Austin. I want to get this kid in here. He's got some really good markings and tackling. I think he's actually going to be decent at this lower echelon level. But right now it is the big game, so let's waste no more time. We'll take it on Longridge. This is our game in hand as well, so we can actually really open up a can of worms on the chasing pack if we are to be victorious. So it is at our place. We're going to go with Hood, Brian, Lynch, Latty. Lynch at the back. What's that all about? We're not going to go Lynch at the back. We're going to go Flanagan. Milner even. Flanagan. Lynch. Yeah, Lynch there. How's he doing? How's he been doing, this guy? He's been doing all right, but I think I'm going to flip them out. All right. Brian, Flanagan, Latty, Bell, Lynch, Stott, Cham, Sawyers, Hofstede, Pedro. McCallum's got to be involved. Pedro is on good form right now. So we've just got to earn it back. Let's just roll. Let's just go with it. Hopefully, this is the team who can get us on the line and get us some big 3 points, maybe a bit of a gap. Chasing pack. So yeah, bit of a splurge of games here all in a row. As the hosts kick us all off in their blues over the top and straight away in the goal, 21 seconds, no wasting time, but it's been disallowed, thank fuck for that. Let's fire him up a little bit, just to give him a little kick up the jacksie. Here comes Flanagan. Pedro, Hofstede, back to Cham. A lot of offers for Cham. GameCube, I think, is on his way out. Bell on the right-hand side. He's made that right back. He's slot his own. Stotty, back to Bell. To Stott. Lynch. Turns. Lovely ball. Hofstede, got a lot of work to do. Oh, Pedro's weak effort in the end. Grabbed by Marshall, and it's still within the highlight. Big kick by the keeper. Marshall headed down to the ground. Picked up by Cham. Lovely turn down the middle as Pedro. Pedro backwards to Lynch. Over the top. Goes for a goal. Glorious effort. But wide of the mark. This puts us 2 points clear at the moment. Over Didcot and Matey boys. Hood with the goal kick. Punts it. Comes all the way back. Lynch. Lovely over the top. Hofstede, lovely ball to Pedro. Got a lot of work to do. And I think if McCallum was up top, he would have done that. He would have tucked that away. I think Pedro's getting, he's either just into double digits or very close. Bell, working really hard. Stott. Lynch over the top for Sawyers to chase. Sawyers crosses. Oh, loose ball. Lynch. He's got a shot on him. Oh, here comes the hosts. The opposition. Lynch again. Trying to dictate play in midfield. Bell on the right-hand side. Over the top. Sawyers. Sawyers slotted home for his fourth. Thank heavens for that. I was wondering if Pedro is, with the responsibility of putting the ball in the back of the net, will not score. Somebody would have to do it in the end. So well done, Sawyers. Well done, Bell, with the great assist as well. And that puts us 4 clear. Burst go next, I think. Or Padham, I don't know. Somebody pretty good next. Turnbull. Free kick just before half time. Let's see if we can hold. Newell to the right. Problems. Lovely cross. And a banger header. Corner for us though. Latty. Weird angle. Angle of the angle. Comes back out to Bell. To Flanagan. Over the top. Lovely delivery. Waste no more time. Cham. Oh, bloody hell. Sawyers has been unlucky not to double his tally today. And here come the opposition. So we got a great save. Fantastic instinct save there by Hood to keep Longridge blank. Still the highlight though. Still the highlight. Hood with a long kick down the middle. Gill over the top. Still Longridge try to battle. But we get it back. Hofstede on it now. On a mazy run to Stott. To Pedro. Sawyers to Stott. Lovely ball to Sawyers. Sawyers runs. Dinks it. Goes for a little looping shot. That's probably the half time. 1-0 so far. Darwen looking good. Second half. Hold the nerve. I know we have to play Avro at least again. So these wins here are massive. Trying to keep our voices down. Keep our voices down. Tries to say too much. Free kick and a turn. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Hofstede. Save it, keeps. Save it, save it, save it, save it! Oh. $15 minutes to go. Heartbreak Hotel. We were looking good there for the victory. Hofstede tries to pick up loose ball. Here we go. Lynch. Bond. Lovely ball. Hofstede. Play in the middle. Oh, McCallum. What was it? It was blocked by Harry Stansfield. Corner. Picked up by Sawyers. Is there any more hope left in this highlight? It doesn't look like it. Last minute, 4 minutes of stoppage time. Which way will it go? Stansfield over the top. Problems. Flanagan back to the keeper. Hood. What you got in your locker? Back to Latty. A lot of yellow cards looking around. Platt to Bell. Unfortunately, could not be on the winning side. Lovely ball though. McCallum. Keeper came out of nowhere, and my substitution may have actually delivered the goods here. Oh my days. Let's bring that back to, I don't even know. Yeah, whatever. Man, that's positive. I don't know. McCallum. Bell again. Double assist for the kid. Double assistage. Still time for another highlight. Lynch. Hofstad heads it on. Gill goes all the way back to the keeper. And it's Marshall. We need to own this, lads. We need to own this. Platt. Lynch. Hofstad, lovely ball, Sawyers, lay it on the middle, in the middle, McCallum! Oh, get back into the team, McCallum. A double, a brace, and even a little baby somersault too. McCallum's been the unfortunate one to have to take the heat, but now, surely that's him back in contention for the starting lineups. 2 goals for him from the substitutes bench, might I add. Puts us 4 clear, 10 clear of third place, Avro. Folks, here we go for the next game of this. We're taking on Bearsco. That's right, Bearsco up to 4th in the table. That's right. Win for them, they could actually go above Avro, depending on. Well, actually, they got the superior goal difference. This is their game in hand. We have a 4-point cushion right now over West Didbury. What happened with them? Did they lose or something recently? Drew against Silsden and Kendall. A bit of a bump in the road for them, as we have had a pretty good season since actually losing to Avro. A couple of draws though. But next up is Bearsco. It is on the road, like, and yeah, it could actually make it for a very heated battle for that second spot. I'm not trying to get all cocky here, but I think we're in the mix for second spot. It's just whether or not we can hold on to first. We were good with this team, except for this. Yeah. Yep. Bond is a little unfit. Besides that, let's just go straight back out there, and like I say in the things, finish where you left off, right? I want you to pick up where you left off, that's right. Pick up where you left off. I guess Bearsco at their gaff. Come on then. It's, bumpy start, yellow card. Couple of shots for Bearsco, nothing for us. Monks with a goal kick for Bearsco. Down the middle, picked up by Herbie. Backwards we go to Flanagan. Over the top for McCallum. Chase. Webster grabs it though for the hosts. This is not an easy game. I'm telling you that now. It's a toughie. Reeves. Down the middle. That's why we're here. Well, I'm not showing you the nailed on wins. Avro picking up a win here. At the moment 2-0 up against West Tidbury. Oh my gosh, what a big game that is. Avro really showing their weight. McCallum though, great control. Goes for the loop. Oh, lovely. Oh, he's back. He's bloody back. McCallum dropping for a couple of games and he delivers it. We're going to watch this one again. That's what's fantastic. Hood with the ball. Hofstadter with the header. McCallum with a great control, and then decides to dink the wee laddie between the sticks. That puts us 5 clear of Didcot. Like I said, are losing to Avro. Whew, what a game! What a game! What a game! What an occasion it could be. I'm not saying it's all done and dusted, but it does make us believe that we can actually go on and do this. They're fighting back there, West Didbury. Penalty, 2-1 there. 1-0 still here. 3-1 now, Avro. There it is. Confirmation of it. We're just trying to keep our noses clean. Jenkinson with a free kick though. Bearsco hitting the bar. Hit the bloody bar. Flanagan coming off for Samsubsi. Platt coming off for stop the midfield, freshening up a little bit. Bell to Sawyers now. Platt. Ooh, it's a loose ball. Here comes Robinson for Bearsco. Down the right hand side. Can we make a tackle? No, we just give it to him. He would have been offside anyway. Roy. Left hand side with his free kick over the top. That's in. It's in. It's great control. Hood. Oh, drop kicks by Hood, but amounts to absolute nothing. Substitutions galore to the final. Oh, he's pulled them. Hopefully that was outside the box. It looks like it is. The wall's lining up. What a mare. What an absolute mare. Bill. What have we got going back here? What do we got going back here? Bring on anybody on gigs. Looks like the free kick amounted to nothing. Still got time though, still got time. Oh my, that's a pen now. Oh, we just give him it. Just give him a fucking point here. Oh, keeper didn't even move. Oh, fucking hell! What a mess! What a back end of the game this is. Red card, a free kick, point blank, and then now a penalty. They were all over us XG wise. And it does give a little bit of life left in this title race. But it's our first defeat in a long time. Well, not defeat. It wasn't even a defeat. What am I talking about? It wasn't a defeat. It was a draw. We got this. It's another point in the bag. Point in the bloody bag. 4 out of those 2 games. I think that's a good return. All right there, folks. Look at that. 9-goal thriller. John Cusac's other brother, Todd, get himself a hat full of goals there. With a big scoreline, 3-1 Avro, back in contention now to make it I think another 3-horse race once again. So that's the FA Cup. Tomorrow, go straight back at you with Whitley Bay Padham in the Cups before the real meat of the pie comes at you at the back end of the campaign. But so far so good for us, leading the charge at the moment. 5 points clear over Cholbury or whatever, Didsbury, Charlton. Checking out on Bury here, who are a division above us. This is where it's all at, guys. This is where a really good competition could be on our hands next season with the likes of FC United, Bury, Walkington, some big names, Skelmersdale, Clitheroe. So that's where we want to be. But we've got to get there first. Until then, guys, though, of course, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, and of course, hit the little bell back, of course, tomorrow for some more FM23 with Darwin. But until then, I'll see you soon for the next.